You know the great thing about football? It's that the game has pretty much stayed the same over all these years. I mean, sure, the times change and the style of play from the 60s is very different from that of the 70s, which is very different from that of the 80s, and so on. Things come and go, like the rise and fall of the 4-4-2 and new goal line technology, and the outrageous belief that England will win another World Cup while there are still teams like Italy and Germany. But the fundamentals of the game remain the same. Now for football video games, yeah, they have seen some changes, to put it lightly. Champions World Class Soccer, a game from way back in the video game fossil record, is an example of these changes. I wouldn't say it's as far back as the video game Triassic period with the 2600, but definitely late Jurassic. Going back shows how far we have come to reach the sports games of today. From the title, you may have reasoned that the game is all international football. There are no club teams, all national teams. There are a pretty decent amount to choose from, all with their own ranking. You have Uruguay, France, Great Britain, not England, United States, Brazil, Italy, and a German team that is amazingly ranked higher than Italy. How is that possible? Like other sports games of the time, it is very limited in terms of game modes. You have the ability to play an exhibition match either against the computer or a friend, and you have the ability to enter into a tournament. The tournament is very fun, playing like the World Cup, starting with groups and then on to the knockout rounds. A major advancement for the genre is here too, and that is a password system. If you can't finish a tournament in one sitting, you can write down a code and return later. I know this sounds primitive, but at the time, wow, it was amazing. As for the football gameplay, it is solid early video game football. It is play from a side perspective, which is how I prefer it. You can choose your formations as well. The camera does feel zoomed in a little too far, making you rely heavily on your radar, but that doesn't take away from the feeling you get when you put one in the back of the net. It's crazy to see how far sports games have come. Before there was BA Pro modes, there was Champions World Class Soccer, and it is no less as entertaining.